Hello everyone. In the last video we had covered the basics of sets, in which we had also covered set of natural numbers, set of whole numbers, set of real numbers, that is known as R. One more set that we may get to see in this series is the set of complex number. What is this? This is the set of all complex numbers. Now this video is meant for the purpose in which we are going to understand operations on sets. Once again, what we are going to understand in this video we are going to understand operations on sets. So what are the important operations on set that we have to study? So let's firstly write here operations on sets. There are three important operations that we are going to study right now. One of them is union, one is intersection, and the third one is complement. Once again, what are these three operations on sets? First is union, the second one is intersection, and the third one is complement. Now we'll understand about them one by one. So let's start with union. Very first, union. So what do you mean by union of set? If you know the answer, pause the video and think about a while about the answer. Now, union of two sets is a set which contains all the elements that are present in either of the sets. Let me give you an example. Let's I have two sets, A which has elements 1, 2, 3 and 5, and a set B which has element 2, 5, 7 and 9. So the union of these sets, A union B. By the way, what is this? This is the sign of union. What is this? This is the sign of union. So what would be A union B? As I told you, let's suppose that A union B is a set C. So what would be this set C? This set C would contain each and every element which is present in either of the sets A or B. So let's consider set C, and what would it be? There is an element 1 which is present in A, but it is not present in B. But we are not concerned about that. Why? Because the union set contains element which is present in either of the sets. So the first element is 1, second is 2. 2 is present in both of them, but we will take it only 1 because in a set, writing two same elements has no value. Now, next element is 3, now 5, now 7, and now 9. So this is how we write union of two sets. Now we will see how to write union of more than two sets or n number of sets. Now, if you are asked union of AI in this case, so what would this be? A1 union, A2 union, A3 union, A4 till union AN. So what would be the answer of this particular question? So in this case, this entire union would give us a set which contains all the elements which is in any one set of these, any one set of A1 to AN. And if it is more than one sets, then also we will take it, because as we have seen in the last example, we had sets A and B and some of the elements were common, but we took that element in the final set. Now let's move on to the next term, that was intersection, or the next operation. The second operation that we are going to understand is intersection. Now what is the sign of intersection? The sign of intersection is this. What does it mean when I say that find the intersection of A and B? It simply means that the elements which are common in both A and B. Let me give you an example. Let A be a set which has elements 1, 2, 7, 9 and 11. and let B be a set which has elements 2, 7, 9, 13, 15. So when I ask you that give me a set C which is A intersection B, so what would be this set C? This set C would contain all the elements which are common in A and B both. So what are those elements? Please tell me what are those elements. The first element that I see common is 2. The second element that I see common is 7. And the third element that I see common is 9. So the set C would contain 3 elements that are 2, 7 and 9. I hope intersection is clear. In the similar way, what we have seen for union, if you are asked to find the intersection of more than two sets, supposedly in this way. So what you would you do in this case? In this case, I would do similar things what I did in the case of union. Firstly, I would write all the sets till an, and now what would be the final set which is the intersection of all these sets? The final set would element contain element or elements which are present in all the sets, which are present in all the sets all the sets a1 to an. I hope that union and intersection is clear to all of you. I would be posting some problems on the community section of my channel. Please solve them, and in the next video we will understand complement. Thank you very much.